The world of journalism is all about scoops and big stories, and today we learned of one that is as big as the origin is bizarre. Top White House officials accidentally included the editor-in-chief of Atlantic magazine in a group chat that discussed airstrikes in Yemen.
One's going to investigate that.
Right.
How did that happen? The National Security Council says the report appears to be authentic. Political reporter Ahern here with what she's learned as to how this could possibly happen.
Have you ever been in a group chat like this?
I have not. Wouldn't that be something? Yes, of course, many are quite surprised that plans that include military strikes would be texted to anyone. Sharing classified information is only to occur in secure settings. The reporter is the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic. Included in the text chain, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Vice President J.D. Vance, as well as others. The United States began military strikes on Houthi targets in Yemen on the afternoon of March 15th. Today, The Atlantic editor-in-chief Jeffrey Goldberg reports he learned 2 hours before that attack that the bombs were coming. Goldberg said he was skeptical when he first received the information through his Signal chat app. Signal is more secret than traditional texting. When Goldberg eventually concluded the texts were real, he exited from it. Goldberg, however, had already seen Defense Secretary Hegseth's details of the upcoming strikes, as well as a response from whom he believes was Vice President Vance, who said, quote, "I think we are making a mistake." Later, Vance's spokesman told The Atlantic that the VP was making sure the president's advisors were briefed on all of the information. And as you can see here, this is a response. The National Security Council is saying the thread is a demonstration of the deep and thoughtful policy coordination between senior officials. There were not threats to our service members or our national security. President Trump denied knowledge of the report on the text chain.
I don't know anything about it. I'm not a big fan of The Atlantic. To me, it's a magazine that's going out of business. I think it's not much of a magazine, but I know nothing about it.
Critics, however, they're outraged by what happened. They say it is an egregious failure of operational security as well as common sense, adding military operations need to be handled, obviously, with discretion.
Is anybody talking about looking into how this could have happened at all?
Absolutely, Democrats are, and they want to find out who it was that leaked all this information.
All right. Thanks, Marianne.
Thanks, Marianne.